What's up, sports fans, and welcome to the Sports Shack, hosted by Kerr and myself, Buddy Burnz. This is with Kerr and Fezzy. It's like pokeroo. I either get one or I get the other. I never get both at the same time. Soon we will, but until now, this is how it's gonna be.
We're trying to give variety to our viewers.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to do. So let's get into something we like to call hot topics, and the hottest topic right now is the NHL playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, we got first rounds over. What was it, 3 Game 7s?
That was crazy.
And I think they were almost one goal except for the one. Was, Tampa Bay, Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it was...
Well, Philly, Buffalo wasn't one either.
Yeah, they was like crazy. Like the playoffs are the playoffs, buddy. It's like,
yeah, we've already talked about why the NHL is the best playoffs. So like, you know, and they keep proving it by the games that they're producing. But I think right now of the 4 series, some of them are pretty boring. I don't know. Have you watched San Jose Detroit?
San Jose Detroit. Well, boring. It's not boring to me, buddy. It's hockey. They're winning games. It went into an overtime. One game. You can't call that boring.
It was a boring game, though. Like, I mean, like, let's just be honest. Detroit had the puck for a lot of the time, and they did nothing with it. Well, and San Jose just kept getting stronger as the game kept going on.
Yeah, and the thing is that Detroit, who's a well-disciplined team, is the team that has the most penalties in the playoffs so far.
You know, well,
San Jose is getting underneath their skin.
That's true, but I think it's really just the pressure that San Jose is skating so hard that they're putting a lot of pressure on Detroit's defense, and that's really what you have to do.
The next game is at Joe Louis Arena. It's in Detroit. I don't know.
You know what? San Jose has Detroit's number.
If San Jose wins at least one game,
they're laughing.
In Detroit?
Right? I think they go back to the Shark
They
Tank.
win the series. They win the series.
So, yeah.
Okay? I'm not going to lie to you because that's huge.
And you know what? It bothers me because I know how bad San Jose, they're not playing that good. I mean, come on.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't see Detroit losing.
San Jose doesn't deserve to go to the Western Conference Finals with the way they're playing.
Okay, the other series is the Vancouver Canucks and the Nashville Predators.
There's another series. It's okay hockey. It's not.
Hey, Nashville makes it. What's their goalie's name?
Reke Pine.
No, Niemi.
Niemi something. Whatever. He's Finnish. Who cares?
He's crazy. That guy was making saves like, oh my god. He's keeping them in. They won the first game.
Yeah, they won the first game, and he kept them in the second game.
Vancouver won the second game. The series are tied right now, and they're playing as we speak, and they're tied as we speak.
It's a tight series, right? But I wouldn't... It's not the best hockey.
No, it's not the best hockey.
It's not back and forth. It's not... There's better. There's better hockey.
Okay, now, moving on to the East, we'll talk about the better hockey game that you... Which series do you think?
You know what? They're both a lot better hockey, aren't they?
Okay, let's talk about the one that we think is the best, which is I'm assuming you're saying Boston versus Philly.
You know what? I haven't seen any of the Boston Philly games. I didn't see game 1 or
so
game
you're
2.
talking the Caps and
I think that's like fucking awesome hockey. I mean,
well, for goal scoring and
I missed the first game. I just saw
and
Boston
crazy
put up 7
highlight reels. Yeah, but the Philly and Boston. That's some old school hockey.
Yeah, I think these guys are just pounding each other's. They're like running. They're like, you know, 2 football teams running the ball. They're just pounding it down each other's throats every time. And that's the way you have to play in playoffs.
Yeah, and Boston's winning, leading 2-0 in that series.
I would say it's Tim Thomas. That's the difference, right? Tim Thomas and his ability to make saves.
Wow, the way he's been playing.
I thought, you know, some of the goals he let up against Montreal and the way he's coming back now. Fuck.
He's been playing sharp. Now, the Tampa Bay Capitals series.
I like this series. I think it's fun hockey to watch. Maybe it's just me, but I like just watching Ovechkin skate.
Vinny Lecavallier's game-winning goal. That was crazy.
You know,
it's a feel-good story right now.
Tampa Bay looks like the team of destiny right now. If you ask me, they're just...
Well, like, people are saying that about Nashville, right? But I'm not liking that because I'm going for Vancouver.
They're not playing nearly as good as Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is playing probably the top hockey of any of the teams left. They're up 3-0 now.
Yeah.
And they're playing the best hockey
against a good team that's supposed to. It's
Stanley
Cup,
I can't
potential Stanley Cup.
I don't even blame Washington that much, because Washington was the better team for 2 periods.
Okay.
And in the third period, Tampa Bay just turned that notch.
On the show with Fezzi, right? I picked Tampa Bay. He laughed at me.
Guess he's not watching them.
He laughed at me, right? He laughed at me.
Guess he's not watching. All you have to do is watch them play.
And I'll tell you why Tampa Bay is losing. It's not because Ovechkin's not playing. Ovechkin's playing great.
Well,
it's everybody else. Okay? The guy who scored today for them was Kanubo and OV. OV's always going to show up and play. Always.
You know what, though? Like, he's not... I would say he's a sniper. He's not a guy that's going to win... He's not going to dominate games. He's not going to control games. You know? He's the guy that is going to snipe the goal.
I'm going to tell you right now.
He finally went to the fucking front of the net.
Yeah.
At the end of game 2, and he fucking scored.
Okay.
And he's always sitting around, lurking around. You know, finally he gets in front of the net and he pops one.
Yeah. Well, so he was playing like he was possessed today, buddy. The thing is,
he was all over the ice today.
The thing is, you have a star like Ovechkin playing like he's possessed, and then you have 2 potential stars, Semin and Backstrom, duds.
Just
duds.
They can't.
Duds.
The thing is, they're getting outcompeted. In the third period, you know, Capitals defense couldn't get back. Every chase to the puck, Tampa Bay's forwards won every time.
Stamkos, he's just...
You know what? You can't even blame the Washington goaltender.
He's on the ball.
In the third period, the Washington goaltender was stopping everything. He was stopping laser beams from all over. Finally, Stamkos wired one, like an absolute laser beam to beat the guy.
What a fucking
What, are you going to blame the goaltender?
That was crazy, you know, that shot.
And
no
even the
deflection, no nothing.
No, the laser beam. And then the goal after that was kind of like, you know, throw in front of the net, guy fucking kicked it in.
And that's no fluke.
There was no kicking motion.
That's no fluke, man.
Obviously, it was in a kicking motion. He couldn't even see the puck coming. He was behind the Washington defender. Went off his skate and in. He looked down and hit his skate, went in.
Well, we'll wrap up this...
That series is over. I don't know. I just think right now the winner of the Stanley Cup looks like they're going to be they're coming out of the East. Because just the way Tampa Bay's playing, Philly's strong.
Wow.
And Boston...
I strongly disagree. It's coming out of the West.
I think you know what? If it happens, I'll be pissed because the way the West is playing, it's bullshit hockey. I want to see some fucking goals here.
Attaboy, Jay. Well, we're gonna wrap it up. I tried to wrap it up before, but Jay had a few more things on his mind. So saying that, follow us on Facebook and Twitter,
and check out our website www.thesportsshack.ca.
We say it, we play it. Later.